Welcome to the RN2writer Show. I'm your host, Elizabeth Hanes RN, but you don't have to be an RN to join us. You can be any kind of nurse or healthcare professional. It really doesn't matter. I am a nurse, but I made my living as a freelance writer, and today I coach health professionals of all kinds how to become freelance writers too. Own your own writing business. It's a great career, and I'm so happy to work with so many of you. Before I get started on today's episode talking about client goals, I want to remind you to expand the description box below this video on YouTube for any helpful links to things I might mention. Don't forget to subscribe and click the notifications bell on YouTube so you know when we post new content. And don't forget to follow us on Spotify and or Apple Podcasts, wherever you prefer to get your podcast from. Okay. Today's episode is about client goals, which may be kind of you might think that's a weird topic, like what do I even mean by client goals? Fair enough. I want to talk about setting goals in your writing business regarding your clients. So let's dive into that topic. I see a lot of people plunge into freelance writing with the idea that everyone is a potential client. Like when you first get started in this industry, you can't figure out who's a prospective client. Where are they? Where are the clients? And by the way, we have another video about that, about where are the clients. You think, where are the clients? And then one day, the light bulb goes off, and suddenly every healthcare company, system, provider, insurer looks like a potential client. So it's easy to get sucked into this idea that everyone is a potential client for your writing business. And it's easy to talk yourself into that idea if you have a mindset that getting writing work is hard. And so you should take on absolutely any company or individual that's willing to pay you, you should take them on. Well, I just want to tell you that is nonsense. In fact, that is not true for any business of any kind. All successful businesses have a particular ideal client that they market to. And you can learn from this. As you've heard me say a lot lately, your business should revolve around achieving goals, not merely taking random actions and hoping those will miraculously bear fruit. Throwing spaghetti at a wall is never a solid business strategy, and you should treat your writing business like the real business it is. So this goal-setting concept actually extends to your client base as well, or at least it should. So let's start by eliminating this idea that everyone is a potential client. That's not true. You are a unique business person offering unique business services, and your clients need to be a good fit for your unique business. As you go through the ongoing process of refining your unique selling proposition, you should move closer and closer to defining your ideal client and then market to them, not to everybody. This approach allows you to set client-based goals for your business and, in turn, develop your marketing strategies to achieve those goals. So, to illustrate this point, let me give you a few examples of client goals you can set for your business. The total number of clients you're serving at any given time could be a goal. In my writing business, I discovered I wasn't particularly good at juggling lots of clients. That just was not a strength of mine. So I set a goal of having a maximum of 6 clients at a time. And that goal enabled me to deliver great service to each of them too. Another client-related goal might be the total number of anchor clients you serve. For those of you who don't understand the term anchor clients, or it's new to you, an anchor client is one that gives you steady work every month generally based on either a project retainer arrangement, where you have a contract to fulfill monthly, or some other type of contract. In my business, while I aimed to limit my client roster, my total client roster, to 6 companies at any given time, I also set a goal to have a minimum of 3 anchor clients in that mix to distribute my risk. Because that way, if one of my anchor clients suddenly dried up, I didn't take too much of a financial hit because I still had 2 others to rely on for steady income. Another potential client goal for your business is industry niche. Maybe you're positioning yourself as quote-unquote the diabetes writer, so you set a goal of landing 2 new clients in the diabetes industry. Or maybe you're positioning yourself in a particular writing niche, such as blog posts or health video scripts. In that case, you might set a goal of landing 2 new clients for blog posts or scripts. A final way to approach setting client goals for your writing business is to develop a set of characteristics your ideal client would possess, and then set a goal of only taking clients who predominantly match up with those characteristics. For example, in my business, I determined that my ideal client would be a major corporation or educational institution that paid my prevailing rate, and weren't jerks to work with. I turned down plenty of prospective clients who didn't meet those 3 criteria, believe me. So just to recap, today we talked about why you should set client-related goals, and it's because marketing to quote-unquote everyone is not a worthwhile strategy. And we discussed several ways to conceptualize client goals, from setting a maximum number of total clients to setting your preferred number of anchor clients to cultivating clients in a particular niche, or to exclude clients who don't meet the characteristics you desire in an ideal client. I hope you found this helpful. Of course, you can always get additional help from us if you'd like. Expand the description box below this video on YouTube for a link to our Nurse to Writer Bridge program, which welcomes all health professionals, by the way. Thank you for watching and listening to the RN2writer Show. I'm your host, Elizabeth Hanes. Again, don't forget to subscribe to our channel on YouTube and to follow us on Spotify and Apple Podcasts. Until next time, keep pitching.